caught that. Pow. This is day 19. It's Sunday, April 3rd, 2022. This is the third time I went out today. It's a long story why it is. You know, it has to do with sabotage and this, that, and the other thing. I'll spare you the details. So recently, I'm gonna touch on this briefly because there's a time for me to talk, you know, because I'm uploading a lot of videos and it gives me a chance to kind of explore the things that have been going on. So, in Sacramento, there was a shooting, you know what I'm saying? And it's rather unfortunate. And, you know, a lot of rather unfortunate things happen these days, rather saddening, disheartening, disconcerting, unsettling. Just wrong. And so you have this guy with the piping. I'm trying to say it like this because, you know, it keeps me from getting too angry. And these topics I talk about, all the topics, I don't go around angry as hell. You know, when I talk about these things that make me mad, I get mad. So anyway, there was the Fox picture that came up on YouTube when I took a screenshot of it, and I've been trying to upload the video, but I reached my daily limit because I don't have enough viewers and subscribers. I guess that contributes to how long a video I can upload, and so on and so forth. Here I am, the top martial artist ever, and I don't have enough viewers to get the extra YouTube privileges. You know, it's rather sad situation. It's the same thing with women, right? I'm being shunned by attractive women. They're like, sell your soul to the devil, and you'll get the fame and fortune kind of routine, right? Not as much as, you know, their bootlicking family members, but to some degree. But anyway, so they had the high beams, and you know, it's those white high beams. Now, to some degree, that's how it goes. When there's a crime scene, the high beams are there. But how often do you see that as the main picture? You know, 2 hours away from this high beam stuff, when there was also police in the video. Cops, and if you can see here, people do come out here once in a while, but cops don't really come out here and have a crime scene. Okay, so there was a crime scene. Okay, maybe like, what was that, 5 days ago? Something like that, maybe, you know, 4 or 5 days ago, whatever it was. On this very road, and we just passed it a little while ago. And you know, they have their lights on, but they didn't, you know, I get brighted on this road. They like things like that, right? It's circumstantial, it's coincidence, and so on and so forth. But those of us who know better, you know, it absolutely has to do with the cultural control and the social controllers. And what's a social controller? A cop is an example, a teacher, okay, a political activist, you know, a politician. You know, there's you know, an informant. You know, people who are promoters, guerrilla marketers. They're trying to control the social life and the cultures, and they collaborate with other guys, make sure they don't, you know, cross game and get mad at each other, and so on and so forth. Okay, so what has happened, and it is rather unnerving. It is sad. I'm used to this type of stuff. You know, you wouldn't imagine all the psychological warfare that they throw my way and what's connected to what. You know, those people who play the game, you know, I don't play the game. I'm not in the criminal underworld, but they know damn well that I'm right. Okay, CIA operations, drug operations, mind control, prostitution. Okay, you know, it's CIA, you know, human trafficking, mind control, prostitution. It goes hand in hand. If they're not directly involved, their partners are. You see, they control the flow of drugs and who's whoring who and why. That's key in the game. Even the word game is mage scrambled, right? They wave their magic wand, right? Hollywood, okay? Hollyweird, what a lot of people call it, right? A bunch of weirdos. A bunch of magic card, Merlin, Houdini, kind of, you know, Gandalf the Grey, you know, so these are like the names, it's like gang members have names like, you know what I'm saying, Snoop Dogg, we'll just say, you know, keep it simple, you know, keep it kind of popular in culture, so on and so forth. Okay, you know, the game, and there you go, the game, right? What game, right? You know, be a player, right? You play the game, right? Roll the dice, so to speak. Okay, so the occultists are like wizards. A lot of them, Crowley, right? Dressed up like an Egyptian wizard or something to this effect, sorcerer. You know, some bitch ass shit. You know, some Mickey Mouse fantasia. I personally find it repugnant. I've been talking about it for many years. try to make it clear to people it's not cool, it's not funny, it's not, oh, that's the place to be. A lot of dumb bitches want to be the magician's assistant. You know, there's a lot more whores than people think that there are. That's part of why minorities are prostituted at such high rate, because when you understand the corporate life, when you understand sororities, when you understand social clubs, they are whores to a T. They are fucking sluts. With all due respect, if any is due, they are show girls, right? They're putting on a show, they're acting, they're pretending, right? Everything from moaning to, you know, who they pretend to admire, and they just follow them on here. You know, some rich people right there. You know, they're show girls, hoe girls. You know, show girls are whores. You know, play the game, right? The game show. You know, hoes. And the word shoes is hoes scrambled. I'm sure that's a coincidence. I'm sure the word house being hoe use and use hoe anagram is also a fucking coincidence. I'm sure the word home, meaning hoe me, okay, not me, them, you know, I don't approve of anyone being a hoe. I'm sure that's a coincidence. And it's some fucking bullshit, right? Every attractive woman being fucking hoed by some rich, sniveling corporate alliance member. The root word for corporation is corpus. Like corpse, right? You know, you're dead inside when you get raped, when you sleep with people you don't want to. Also, corpus. Right there. Rock puss. So the rock they build their church on is the whore that wrote the fucking beast. Okay? And it doesn't take a rapper to figure this shit out, okay? It doesn't take an occultist who's been an occultist for 40 fucking years. As soon as you hear it, you should know I'm right. You know what I'm saying? Some people, oh, that's in the game, Playboy, and say shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And of course, even the word Playboy implies fucking porn and nudity and sluts and male whores and so on and so forth. I don't like it. You know, you see these videos on YouTube about prostitutes, take a good look at them. It's called being played out, right? Turned out. You know what I'm saying? And some of them look like nice little girls and they got turned the fuck out. Okay, how many of you think I do not look up to pimps. I do not like players. I do not like sinners. Okay, I can understand why people take these routes. They don't get a magic pass. You've got to do the right thing. Okay, without holiness, no one will see the Lord. You have to turn to God through me. Okay, and stop being turned out by the fucking game. Okay, my goodness, you see me when I come out, right, when I'm recording, I come out during the day. I live my life in the light. Okay, and they persecute me like thieves in the night. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. Obviously, I'm not a pimp. I'm not a player. We're rolling with the top town, bro. Right on. Those guys look kind of fun. Too bad they do not hang out with heroes like me. To make a long story short, their parents would kill them. Their social club would eject them. You see, I'm not accepted in this town. Not accepted by some hot chick driving a nice car. Okay? People don't give a shit that I'm the son of God in this town, in this county, in this state, on this planet, really. They don't care. They fuel me to change my speech patterns and try to play me out and shit. Trying to make me sound gay, trying to make me sound ghetto and shit. I'm not from the ghetto. This look like the ghetto? Are we in Compton? Are we in Englewood? Are we in Sacktown in this motherfucker? G Parkway in this bitch? You know what I'm saying? You understand? We're not. We're not in Mozzie's hood. We're not in the Garden Block. You know what I'm saying? We're not in Vallejo in this motherfucker. We're not in the jungles in this bitch. We're not in the Fresno. You know what I'm saying? None of that. This is not that kind of party. And yet I get treated worse than the worst gang. I get treated worse than fucking serial killers. Serial killers don't get harassed in prison the way I get harassed. You know what I'm saying? Convicted pedophiles don't get targeted because they're doing what the state wants them to do. I'm not. 1 in 4 little girls get abused. And that's by a bunch of rich people, and they want a bunch of poor people to say, hey, it's these poor guys. You know, they go to war with Iraq, it's the poor. You know, their economy's doing bad because there's $60 trillion plus just sitting around in rich people's bank accounts while they avoid taxes. The poor is a burden. You know what I'm saying? You can easily wipe out homelessness for close to nothing. It's the poor's fault. Okay? They say 3 generations of imbeciles is enough. These motherfuckers can't govern for a motherfuck. Okay? And they go, it's the poor. Their wife cheats on them, the poor. Hey, cheat on with Bill Gates, the poor. You know what I'm saying? It's pouring rain, the poor. Just a bunch of ninnies. Hey, the bright lights on. Hey, guys, hi. You know what I'm saying? I get mistreated around this motherfucker. All right, that's the way of saying you're not welcome. Change your point of view and see things in a way that makes you our fucking slave. We don't care if you're Jesus. We don't care. Pat Roberts is our hero. Joel Osteen, Billy Graham. Just a bunch of bitches. Now pay close attention. Do you think I respect the founding fathers of your churches? Oh boy, they taught you to be bitches. They said if Jesus ever comes back, you tell him white power. You tell him white power with a kid dick in your fucking ass and your dick in a kid's ass and call it a choo-choo train. You tell him white power, pal. Okay, fuck these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm nice and calm. Okay, I should get the Nobel Peace Prize. The way I've been treated. You see dead white people everywhere? No, I have no violent history. You know what I'm saying? See, white guy, I got no problem with this guy, other than his parents will lead him to hell, so on and so forth. Say, hey, I wave at him. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? I hold the door open for him. I'm not like fucking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He gets it. All right, anyway, what was, I say that once in a while to kind of cheer me up. We out hither, Wadsworth. And we are in effect, yes. With? So I say things like this every once in a while. I'm a serious person, but if you do all serious all the time, folks, and people are clans tactic harassing you, they're not in, most of the people aren't in the clan. At least I think they're not, but they're using the clan tactics. There's no words for that. You can't pay a black man enough to be clan tacticized and miss out on the tippy, on the choicest of women, we'll say, on the choicest crops, the vines that a righteous man would delight in. And in my case,